Hello and welcome to another episode of Laptop Retrospective. This is Think Design Stories. In this series, we will be going behind the scenes on one of the most iconic laptop brands ever conceived and is still going strong. Tom Hardy's career is a distinguished one. Tom spent over 22 years with IBM as an industrial designer, design center manager, and corporate IBM design program director. During that time, he worked on various projects from advanced single-user computers to development of the IBM personal computer. One of his advanced projects was an industrial design model of IBM's SCAMP, considered by PC Magazine to be the world's first personal computer prototype. Tom was the corporate IBM design program director during development of the very first ThinkPad, Model 700C, and collaborated with IBM industrial design consultant Richard Sapper. After IBM, Tom founded the consultancy Verbal Visual Framework and worked with several key brands such as Coca-Cola, Ford, Lenovo, Lowe's Maytag, Microsoft, Polaroid, Porsche, Procter & Gamble, Samsung, Tupperware, Verizon, and Xerox. Tom's work has been cited in numerous books and publications, including Times Magazine's Top 50 Most Influential Gadgets of All Time, and has won international awards for product design over the years. Currently, Tom is a professor and graduate coordinator of design management at the Savannah College of Art and Design.
Actually, that one was a precursor to ThinkPad. That was called the LS40X. I think it was a product. It was a laptop size product that was done for Harvard. It was a special product. They sold it to some other people later, but it was limited. It was a limited quantity product, and it was done in Boca Raton, Florida. After the ThinkPad was moving to Japan. So the group in Florida got this project. It was like a special request from Harvard. I mean, they knew that the ThinkPad was coming out as a real product, in mass production out of Japan. But the guys in Boca, for a client like Harvard, it's much like those products I was talking about that I did that were front ends to the processor. You do these custom products with low quantity to sell the processor, basically. Well, since there weren't a lot of those size products on the market, there were some, but Harvard wanted a special thing. So IBM decided to do that. Now, that was a product that being design program, had some problems with, because some of this was being done outside of our review process. We didn't see it until later. It was kind of an in-run type of a thing, like that. So Richard and I were very critical of this product, and he did a model which changed some details, and we tried to fit. It wasn't going to be called ThinkPad, but it was still going to have an IBM logo on. So we were trying to fix this thing up, and they wanted to make it black because they heard that, because the designers in that location knew that the ThinkPad coming down the road was going to be black, so they wanted to make that thing black. We said no.
Okay.
In fact, and there was a couple of books on ThinkPad. One of the books talks about this because I got interviewed for that book. And they said that they wanted to make that product black, but IBM corporate or IBM industrial design said no, because it was going to be different. So they made it look like we wanted it to be gray because that's what all the other stuff was. And that wasn't true. So I had to refute that in writing and say, no, Yeah, we didn't want it black because we were saving black for the ThinkPad, for the real product. We didn't want this thing that was kind of a secondary product. In fact, one of the big problems they had on that, and we couldn't believe that the product went this far. They had a diskette that went into the side of the box, and then when you weren't using the product, you close the cover. If the diskette had popped out, you hit it and you popped it out, you didn't have it sitting in the machine, and you close the cover, it would hit the disk.
Uh-oh.
It would hit the diskette. But you couldn't close the cover of the machine at all without either breaking the disk or not closing the thing. And then they had to go in and cut this big notch on the side of it. It was one of those things. It was just that was a bad example of what can happen sometimes in a big company,